Okay. Alright, I think we're back, everybody. Hopefully the world isn't over. Let's see here. Woohoo! Yeah, don't say woohoo yet, Oizo. We have no idea. This hopefully it's fine. It's already extrapolating. Yeah. It's weird. Maybe I need to like just burn. Maybe I just need to start a stream, have it crash, and then officially start the stream after, apparently. That's what I have to do. Let me just check. We have ads running right now, so I'm going to go ahead and let the ads run while we make sure that everything is doing what it's supposed to be doing. Let's see. Okay, yep. How's everybody out there doing? How's life, Moonrunes and Noizel? I see you don't want it. Being awake today is not my jam. It's not my jam either. I first night on the couch is always just like, oh right, this is what it's like to sleep in a living room, which is fine. My buddies blow up bed back there, so you're probably gonna see me constantly making sure the cats don't get on it. Okay, let us see. Pretty good. Work went by really fast. Oh, that's great. That's great. That's great, Mood Runes. So that means that you can get your the last day of Nanowrimo done and hop on video games. Hop on the new Hogwarts game. Or that was really nice of your sister too. Is it early birthday? Happy early birthday. Whenever your birthday is, happy birthday, Moonrunes. I hope it is a good one. Filled with new PlayStation 4 goodies. Oizel tired. Just a couple of long nights, but better than couch nights. I actually don't mind sleeping on the couch that much. It's just usually the first night where I have to readjust everything. All right. I think it's good. I think we're all right. So, yeah.
I would consider. Next time you stream, consider down what I said.
Ah, gotcha. Copy you. That tracks. All right. Let's see here. I can't wait to be done with school to play a bit more. I think. I can't. I don't know. I always feel I have wasted many spring breaks where like a video game came out, and then I had like all plans for, spring break and for all those, I'm going to go out and do all this stuff, and like Dragon Age Origins drops, and then I just do nothing but play 80 hours of a game my entire week off of school. So I try not to do that, but sometimes I can't help myself. Oh, super early. My birthday is, the 4th. Okay, so about a month. All right, well. Enjoy the super early birthday present. That's awesome. Yeah, that's super rad. I'm a mobile sleeper. I always end up taking about 3/4 of the king size bed, but by the end of the night, so the couch is just crappy because you can't move. Oh, gotcha. Okay, yep. Move around. I mean, even my bed is splayed out. It's pretty narrow because it's a Japanese style futon, so it's not wide. It's actually, you can actually see my buddy's put his suitcase on top of my bed because he's got his blow up thing over there. Let's see here. She was playing the game and I was jealous, so she's like, "Fine, I'll do this early and send it." Oh, that's very cool of her. That's sweet. Oh, I see the children marching in. The worst part of this is having to make sure the cats can't get in here and jump on the blow-up bed, because we all know what happens when cats get on blow-up beds. They just... I do not want them destroying my friend's blow-up bed. But where do all the cats sleep on that thing? But where do all the cats sleep? Oh, on like, the Japanese... They... Aang usually sleeps down at my feet. So he'll... Oh, hey, and the princess is here to say hello. Say hello, princess. They're very upset about everything getting thrown in and everything being different all of a sudden. Hello. But, And she actually sleeps in this chair. This is where she sleeps. This is like her spot. So she doesn't sleep in the bed. He'll sleep by my feet. Or like right next to the bed where the window is usually where he curls up. But they're all mobile. They're, you know, they sleep in like 9 different places throughout the whole night. Alrighty. Let's see. We've got timers up. All right. Cats and children, they always get disrupted by the guests and the holidays. Exactly. Yeah. She's like, how dare you approach on my territory? Hey, the kids are asleep. Welcome in. Yep. So anyway, still not totally sure what the schedule is going to be like. It'll probably be a shorter day today, probably like 4 sprints, probably only do 4 sprints today. And I'm still kind of trying to figure out what the rest of the week is going to look like. It'll almost assuredly be day streams, since I'm going to be trying to do this while my buddy is at work. Because lots of times he'll come in here and want to Skype, because he's got a kid, so he wants to like Skype with his wife and his kid. So I try to give him a little bit of privacy for that. But yeah, in the meantime, we will be doing our day sprints, and today I will be not finishing this script, but desperately attempting to get as close to finishing as possible for the end of Nanowrimo. That's right, princess. Yeah. Let's see. I'm waiting for chicken to cook, and then I'll be lurking. Oh, awesome. So I hope you have room for like 4 more at your table. I mean, chicken does sound really good. But that sounds fantastic. The kids are asleep. That sounds chicken's delightful. Are you roasting it? Are you doing like a chicken roast? Chicken roast does sound like really good. I don't think I have some ground beef. Maybe I'll do some like miso ginger beef thing that I've kind of been trying to come up with. I mean, maybe it's for me and the kids' husband. Right, that's right. I think I remember you mentioning that before, that your husband is vegan. I like that. Maybe it's a chicken roast. Hubs is grilling a steak once he wakes up in an hour and a half or so. Oh, rad. Steak is delicious. Moonrunes, I'm hoping these 4 sprints will be what I need to finish off this outline. Given how fast you work, Moonrunes, I think almost every time we do any of these, you're always just like, you manage to finish 1 or 2 sprints early. So I think I have faith that you'll be able to finish it. Hello, princess. I know you're attacking the mic. Envious of all these sleepers. Yes. Yeah, I was like, Hubs is sleeping. That's lucky him. Ooh, baked chicken thighs, marinade, and soy sauce, sesame oil, garlic, and honey. That sounds delicious. Oh my god, that sounds so good. Oh, I love it. Ooh, yeah. But steak, and then you're just like, but wait, steak. Ugh, I'm too poor right now. I do want to go get more steaks, though. I really, really like cooking up sirloins if I can. And interestingly enough, the sirloins out here are cheaper than the rest of the steaks. I think because it's leaner, so it tends to be a tougher steak. But it's steak. It's still so expensive. So expensive out here in California land. Let's see here. Always, I'm not actually a big steak fan. It's just too much chewing involved. Yeah, particularly like the leaner cuts of steak for sure. I have bad iron levels, so steak is my friend. Ah, yes. Yep. Keep those iron levels up. Red meat will do that. Mooners, everything is expensive in California. That is true. I actually have to pay a 5-cent premium when I go outside and breathe. So, it's called the existence tax that they put on it. It's important. California gas prices alone are yikes. Yes. Yeah. If my car would consistently work, that would be a problem. Unfortunately, the gas prices are not a problem for me because I literally cannot keep my car operating. So, my car is a financial black hole of its own. Oh man. Alrighty. Well, off to a... Oh, man, it's already almost 3 o'clock, so we should probably get on the sprint. Try to get as much done as humanly possible today, and I do not like the flickering light. Moon runes. I feel all of my cars have been like that. Yeah, man, they're just... I have the worst car luck. I'm pretty sure in a past life I was a used car salesman because I have not had luck with a vehicle ever since I started driving, pretty much. I don't know. I have angered the car gods in some way. I have blasphemed in some sense, and my car history is a long, sad, complicated history. Me either. My first car was a lemon. Yeah. It's my dad made me fix up my first car. So it was a Chevy Blazer from 1985. So I had to work on it, and if I could get it running, then that could be my car when I was by the time I turned 16. And so I did, but it never really ran properly. It would die in the middle of the street all the time, or just not work, or strand me somewhere, either at school or where I worked. And so that was my first car. Then my brother gave me his Toyota Corolla, which was like a hand-me-down. And my best buddy fell asleep at the wheel and drove into a power terminal and trashed that car. So that one wasn't my fault, at least. At least that one was not me. Let's see. And then so was my last car. Oh, that's rough. Yeah. And yet in LA, you need a car. It's like that or Uber. Yeah. And Ubers are way, way, way too expensive. Way too expensive. So usually I try to catch rides with friends or take public transit if you can. It's public transit out here is terrible. Oh my god, a power trumpet. Yeah. It's a good thing he didn't kill himself, but yeah, he just fell asleep at the wheel and just hit it. Totaled the car, and then with that insurance money, I got a VW bus, which was my favorite car I've ever owned. And that car didn't really ever work properly, but it was a camper bus. I camped out for Star Wars Episode 3 in that car. I loved that car. Used to drive up to Flagstaff and go camping in it. Camped out at some anime conventions like Arizona. And then that car, because of the magnesium engine that they put in there, caught fire and exploded on the side of a desert highway. Literally after picking it up from the mechanics. Yeah. And then after that was the Jeep. And that was the Jeep. I got a Jeep when I went to school in Colorado. And that car broke down and stranded me 3 different times in New Mexico. My favorite one in New Mexico is where the transmission just fell out of the bottom of the car outside of Grant, New Mexico. And so I got it towed, and they put me up at one of those motels on the side of the highway, which was a trucker motel. And so there was just a ton of meth deals and clearly prostitution going on around, and people were getting in crazy fights outside of my my hotel room. So my buddy from Phoenix and a bunch of my high school friends drove from Phoenix to Grant, New Mexico to come pick me up in the middle of the night because I was I think I might die here. Yeah. And then I went back after the car got fixed from Phoenix, picked that car up. And it made it to southern Colorado before the transmission dropped out again, and it turns out they put the wrong bolts in, and then I had to drop that off at another mechanic, get on the bus, and make it to my classes Monday. Yeah, because it was Sunday night when that happened, and I had to get on an overnight Greyhound to get to class on Monday on time. It was a whole thing. And that's only part of the history. We haven't even gotten to the LA car stories. That was from 16 to 2021. Let's see. Oh god, I think we have the setting for your next script. I have wanted to do a trucker script. I do like trucker movies, like road movies, so I think I could. That happened to a car of my mom's. It exploded on the side of the highway after we had to jump out. Oh yeah, the bus blowing up into flames. Yeah, that's nuts. Yep, that happens. Coming from the bottom. Oh my god, that's crazy. So that's a good idea. It is. There are flames coming out of the bottom. My dad made me go get the insurance papers out of the flaming car too, and I was like, you just want this car to, like, I don't think you want a child anymore. I think you're content with it exploding and killing me. Because he was just like, go get it. I'm like, the car's on fire. And he's like, yeah, go get the paperwork. You crazy asshole. Anyway. Oizel, new redemption is car horror story. Yeah. I'll do that. Car horror story or being stranded in Los Angeles without a car story. I've got a couple of those. They are wild times. Wild times. All right. Is everybody settled? No one's hopping on the blow-up bed? All right. Oh, alrighty. Well, after all that excitement, I think it might be time to get to work. So I'm going to go ahead and shift the music over. That sounds like a horror movie by itself, yeah. Highway horror movies would be fun. I should write a highway horror movie. I definitely spent enough time in weird highway scenarios. So, yeah. See if I can do something new or interesting with that. Oh, no. My best one is probably when I picked up a hooker and ended up losing a door. Oh, that's wild. Yeah, that's crazy. And ended up losing a door. That is, ooh. That sounds like a story. That's sounds like there's some things there's a lot happening there. Hopefully everybody was okay in that scenario. Ooh. All right, let's see here. Let's see if I can get so hey, she wasn't for me. Yeah, I figured you were picking them up to give them a ride. I was sure of that. That was there was the Boogie Nights period in Oizel's life that no one's talked about. All right, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and shift the music over, and let's see here. Let's go ahead and shift the music over to our Moody Tunes. And get to work. At least try to get these 4 sprints done and hopefully be at least close to the goal. That's my goal now, is just get close to the end of the script by the end of the month. All right. There we go. Awesome. We got our tunes. And here. Okay. All right. Get the timer set. Oh my, it turns out she solicited my husband, which he neglected to tell me about until I was relaying the story to him later. He's like, oh, I know that one. You're like, excuse me? Oh, that's funny. I kind of love that. Comedy of errors, one might say. All right, everybody. Let's go ahead and get to work. Hopefully it is a successful sprint. And yeah, hopefully the words come easy. Happy writing, everybody, and we will see you on the other side. And away we go. Whoa. And we just got raided. We're the advisor came in with some raiders. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hopefully the words are treating you well. We just started with our first sprint. Let me just go ahead and... Hello! Oh, guys. Shout out to We're the Advisor. We're the Advisor's awesome, everybody. So be sure to go and check them out. Yeah, I got a chapter done, so I'm happy with that. Fantastic. That's great. Yeah, I'm in the trying to desperately finish this script before the end of NaNoWriMo, which will not happen, but I'll at least get close. All right. Oh, the kids are asleep. Go do your chicken. Yes, lurk away, and I hope it is a delicious meal. Thanks so much. No worries, no worries. I'm glad the words came well. We are, we're just starting our first sprint. We've got about 3 more that we're going to go ahead and do for the day to celebrate the end of NaNoWriMo. So feel free to work alongside and hang out with us. I'm stoked that my suitcases. You got a suitcase? Yay! Happy dance. That's great. Stoked for the suitcase. Delivered tonight. Nothing beats a good suitcase too, especially if you're doing a lot of travel. That is for sure. I actually did not understand how good having a good briefcase is until you do a lot of traveling and you realize it literally makes the world better, makes everything better. Alrighty. Alright, everybody. So I think we're in the middle of the sprint, so we're gonna duck back in. But feel free to chat away, hang out, and we'll catch up on the break. Had a quite an adventure trying to get here to Florida last week, and my suitcase got lost. Oh no! Well, I am glad it is getting replaced, and you're getting a new one, and hopefully it's a better one. Alright, everybody. We will see you on the break. Happy writing. I hope the words come easy. All right. See you at the break. Hey. Nope. Off the bed. Oh, you stubborn bastard. Off the bed. You can't go up on the bed, bud. You can't. So mad at me. You can't go. I know. Alrighty, and there we go, everybody. 1 thumbs up for 1 successful sprint. Hopefully the words flowed freely on that. Not too shabby. I mean, I spent the first half of it kind of going back, rereading what I had written, where I was at in the story, just to refamiliarize myself. So hopefully the next sprint will be the big progress sprint. But hopefully it went well for everybody else out there in the world. Oizel, have a wonderful nap. Definitely get some rest. That is important. Oh, Moon Runes, you're right. I'll probably finish this next sprint. Moon Runes, you're an absolute beast. It's, just knocking it out of the park. Well done. Nothing's a great mode. Nothing is a stronger motivator than a video game or like a movie or something you want to do where you're like, I need to get this done so I can go do this other thing, this reward. This is turning more horror than I thought, and I'm here for it. Rad, I'm here for it. That sounds like a blast. I am definitely all in for the horror stuff. Because I'm not a huge TV writer, I'm definitely not a TV writer, but I don't watch a lot of television, primarily movies, so I always get really excited when I do watch a TV show that really like hits. And that Yellow Jackets TV show, it's been a long time since I've had anything horror related actually give me like anxiety at night. And it does, so if you're interested in weird horror, I would highly recommend it. It actually gives me anxiety. Let's see. Mooders, I'm in love with the story. I'm going to write a blurb for it sometime this week. Awesome. Well, when you get to the blurb, feel free to share it. I would absolutely love to read it. Life with Lex. Weird horror, you say. I've heard of it, but I haven't seen it. It's on Showtime, so it's hard to get. Life with Lex, count me in. The premise of the story is, and at first it's kind of like, it's a cool concept, but that's not what really hooked me about it. But it's the way the story's told is essentially it's this like all-star girls soccer team is going to nationals, and on their way to nationals, the plane crashes up in the mountains. So they get stranded up in the mountains. And I think it's based on I know it's definitely inspired by obviously there's that famous story, the famous Everest story about or not ever. I don't think it was Everest. It was another going over the Rockies where everybody. I always can't remember the name of it, but it was like the famous. They vanished and they're pretty sure they turned to cannibalism before they all died. It's based off that, and then I think there actually is one where a soccer team did go missing in the mountains. So it's kind of like pulling from that. But what's interesting about it is it's told from 2 different time periods. It's told from them being kids, crashed, and then trying to survive in the woods, and then them in the future, like in today's time period, as adults. So they like their moms, fathers, and they have kids, and it's just, but they're all, they're clearly like keeping secrets, and these things have clearly things that have happened on the mountain are still affecting them. But the reason why I started to get really into it was because it becomes abundantly clear that there is like clearly some eldritch Lovecraftian thing in the mountain that is like haunting them both on the mountain and in the future. And it's not just like, oh, they went crazy and started like turning to cannibals. Like there's literally an eldritch god in the mountain that is messing with their minds and like trying to, I guess, infect humanity. I don't know. It's very cool. It's definitely my jam. People being like possessed by eldritch mountains and stuff is like half of what the horror stories I write tends to be. So it's like clearly my jam. Since the movie I wrote that eventually will get released at some point is literally about a haunted mine in Wyoming that contains an eldritch Lovecraftian deity in it. So I clearly am fond of that type of story. So Ooh, very cool. Sounds good. It's very good. It's also very anxiety inducing, and also has a great soundtrack. Um, and because when they're younger, it takes place in the '90s. So if you like old school '90s soundtracks, like '90s bangers, there's a lot. They definitely pull a lot of good old '90s tunes for the show. So definite recommend. Oh, actually, let me check our ads really quick. All right. We are going to have to run an ad. So for everybody who gets caught by the ads, feel free to go get some tea, do something. I think I might actually go get some water. And we'll see you when you come back for the next writing sprint. All right. So we're going to run those ads. But yeah, that's I'm excited to see what kind of horror story, what story your story is kind of starting to move horror wise. Moon Runes. That sounds exciting. It's always interesting when it starts to change genres as you're developing it, where it starts off with one thing and starts to pivot, and then you're like, oh, this might actually be a completely different thing than I thought it was. Alrighty. Okay, I'm gonna go get some water really quick, and I will be right back, everybody. Ooh. I was just waving. Oh. Okay. All right, we are back. It's got ghosts, demons, and soon to be the Grim Reaper. Oh man. Oh, Moon Runes. That sounds like a blast. Sounds like you're having a full on monster mash. Although I think even it's like the monster mash meets the Seventh Seal. Seventh Seal has been like on my brain for a while now, mainly because I've been watching a lot of Bergman movies, and it was just the one I saw, the first one I saw. It's always, if you're not familiar with that one, that's the one where the Crusader plays chess with death. It's a very good movie. It actually has a lot of really like funny parts in it because it's a Crusader trying to play chess with death so he can essentially not die. So he's essentially gambling with death. It's a very good movie. Death is kind of a sarcastic asshole in it, which makes sense and is kind of charming. But oh yeah, you need to watch it. It's a great movie. It is. I know I still owe you the lists of all-time great movies, both movies that informed me, but also what I consider to be the Twilight canon of cinema. But the Seventh Seal would be in that list. I can guarantee you that Seventh Seal will be in that list. It's one of the all-time great films ever made. and lots of very very medieval inspired sex jokes, which are always deeply funny to me. Always deeply funny. The nerdiest of jokes. That's right, TikTok. I know. I always owe everybody so much, though. I'll get to it. You'd be shocked how much time I actually sit and like stress over that. I'm like, but that movie and this movie, and how can one devolve, like, reduce all of cinema to the absolute necessary incarnations of the form? Um, and in all honesty, it's just like it doesn't really matter that much, but you stress over these things. All right, everybody. That is the timer. So I think we are good to go on our next sprint. All right, everybody. Let's get to it. Hopefully it is a productive sprint, and we will see you all on the other side. Happy writing, everybody, and away we go. Hello, princess. You. Oh, you're mad. I know. You can't sit on the bed. We're right back, everybody. All right, everybody, there we go. And that is our second sprint down. Let's go and start the break timer. All right. I think I can delay the ads to do it on the next break. I think we'll have enough time. 2 thumbs up for 2 successful sprints. Hopefully the words flowed and it was successful for everybody out there. Actually, let me check and see what where my page count is. Yeah, 74. This is gonna go over. I have a feeling. Hey, Exit Mark, welcome in. Hey, yo, how's everyone? Day, night, time zone going? Doing great. How are you, Exit Mark? How is your time zone? Doing well. Doing a day stream, just trying to get as far along on this script as possible on the last day of NaNoWriMo. I literally just said, all right, and I'm done. And then your timer went off. Perfect timing. Well done, Moon Runes. Man, you just burned through them. Well done. Well done. Yeah. Good planning backstories. Oh, you're already, yep, you're prepping for Baldur's Gate 3. Awesome. Playing backstories to my tabs and prep for Baldur's Gate 3. Yes, I am trying to get this. The goal is not so much to have this script done, obviously, by today, because that's not going to happen, but to have this script done by August 3rd, because Baldur's Gate drops, and that is, you might see Wildlight vanish for a little while when Baldur's Gate 3 drops. Moon Runes, my hand hurts. LOL. Yeah. I mean, you must have just been burning through that notebook. You must write really... I'm assuming you write really fast by hand, Moon Runes. I used to be able to write really fast by hand. Not so much anymore. I still, when I journal or try to, like, take notes throughout the day so I don't get hand cramps quite as easily. But I am nowhere near as fast of a writer as I used to be. Mark. No, literally, I will be. I'll be unreachable. Do you have any ideas for your first playthrough? I don't. I played the. I played it like right when they opened it, like what, 2 years ago, year and a half ago. I think it was like 2 years ago. And I played around with a few classes. I mean, they were pretty basic. I think I played a fighter in one, and I don't even think wizard was available. I think it was like a druid. I think I did try a druid. So I'm just going in completely blind, but because I run a lot of 5th edition D&D, I DM a lot of 5th edition D&D, I'm just using Baldur's Gate 3 to be like, what classes do I want to play? So it'll probably be like a warlock or a wizard would be fun. I really like wizards. I'm not sure how robust the subclasses are for wizards in Baldur's Gate 3, though. I'm assuming it's just the core wizard classes, but I'm not sure yet. I think I'll probably think about it like right as when the game drops, but I have not. I've been kind of avoiding thinking about it. I think I decided I wanted to go in more blind to all the classes and all the options. They're adding 8 wizard subclasses, you think? So that would be transmutation. So I'm assuming if they're doing it the way that it's broken up in 5th edition, where it's by so you have a transmuter, evoker, illusionist, necromancer, right? Transmutation, evoke, illusion, necromancy. There's another one. I wonder. I wonder if they'll have an order of a scribes wizard. If they have an order of scribes wizard, I'm definitely doing that, because that is a great subclass. I do, and it's hard for me to even. It's hard for me to read it. So you just burn through it, Moon Runes. You're just burning through. Well done. I mean, hey. All right. Yeah, I just can't. I do try to write very legibly and pretty. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being too precious with it, where I'm like, I must make my handwriting pretty. I feel like there's a posterity thing where I'm like, when I'm dead, I want people to see how beautiful my handwriting is. It's a weird thing. I don't know. It's really weird. I don't even have that nice a handwriting, but for whatever reason, I wanted to be as precise as possible. They also did say that warlocks would have interactions with their patrons in game. If that's something that's cool. That is very cool. That's oh man, Baldur's Gate 3, man, it definitely has the option that game could just completely change everything when it comes to like RPGs. It's the game might just break the RPG world. I started out okay, and then everything goes out the window. That's true. That makes sense. Moon runes, like when you're in the flow, you're not paying attention. I think if I did more like stream of consciousness writing by hand, I've done a little bit of it, but if I just like really went for it and just tried to like zone out, I would probably. I feel like I would eventually get over my handwriting must be as pretty as humanly possible. So that someone can read it years from now and read some old journal, like 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 the lost discovered journals of William, Faulkner or something like that. It's like no one cares. No one's gonna read this stuff. All right. Oh boy. All right. Well, let's see if maybe in the next 2 sprints I can get through. Yeah, the next 2 sprints I can get through. If I can finish this act and just have the end of the script, I think I'll be happy with that. I think at that point, then I know it's pretty much going to be about 20 pages, which I can knock out in 2 days. I can maybe do some early morning writing tomorrow. I'll feel better about it, and then have the script done by the 3rd. And that way, it's kind of finishing on time, a little bit. Not really, but maybe a little bit. Examark, you could do it. Thank you, Examark. Thank you. I think so. I think I can probably get. I mean, I'll have to like really get into a flow, but I think I can. I think I might be able to get to the end of this act. This act is already going a little long as it is. So I think I can do it. I'm pretty sure I can do it. But thank you for the votes of confidence. Thank you so much. We got this. We all got this. So what are you gonna do now, Moodrunes? You finished your thing. Are you free to play? Are you gonna spread your wings and play your game? Celebrate. Sit with it for a minute and just take in a deep breath and go, I did it. Because you kind of did. Today's the day, so you did. You successfully did your NaNoWriMo. You did, already there. You're like, I'm ahead of you. The game's loaded. We're already playing it. That's good. Good. All right. All right. Well, I'm going to go refill my water for the next sprint because I am sweating and I can feel it. So I'm going to go do that real quick. And then when I get back, we can get started on the next sprint. All right. See you all in a minute. It was immediate. Oh, I see you. I had Moon Runes redeem stretch. There we go. All right, stretch while I do it. I like that. Beads. Yes, the beads. Much love for said beads. Let's see here. Oh, what gave it? Yeah, Hogwarts Legacy. Um, have fun. Yeah, there's a lot of this. There's a whole big slew of great games coming. So it's. I know Armored Core comes out at the end of August. Baldur's Gate, and then I think what in September is the remaster remake of Super Mario RPG, which is one of my favorite games ever made. So I'm very excited for that. lots of good games coming out. All right, you're being sorted into Ravenclaw, and you're just like perfect. I always feel like I would fit into Ravenclaw. I feel like if I was going to be in any of those, it would be that one. I'm not too familiar with the Harry Potter universe. I just going on vibes alone, I feel like that's where I'd wind up. Exit mark. Ravenclaw was always my favorite house. Say, yep. Oh, all right, everybody. I think we're about to dive back into our third sprint. So we will see you all on the other side. Happy writing, or in Moonrune's case, happy video game celebrations. Thank you, Moonrunes. I'll take that. I think you would too. Good. Good to know. Good to know that my vibes are vibing well. All right. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get the timer up. And yeah, we will see y'all on the other side. Happy writing, everybody. And away we go. You hey, you can't go up there. Come on, you can't go up there. You can't go up on the blow-up bed. I know. Hello, princess. Hey. No. You can't go up there. Come on. No. Off. You can't go up there. No, I know, but you can't. Oh. She's so mad right now. She's not allowed to go up on the blow-up bed that is occupying my room right now, and she's not happy about that. You're fine. I know, but you can't go over there because your claws are going to destroy it. Ow. You silent ninja. Stop. Nope. You don't need to go up there. I know. You don't go up there. You can come sit. Come on. You can sit in my. Come on. Come sit in my lap. You're fine. Alrighty, everybody. That is our third sprint. And I think I might actually call it there since it is almost 5. I think the tech issues kind of might have caused us to have to not get a full 4 in because I just saw the time. So I think I am going to wrap it up. Hopefully, though, I can get my laptop back. In which case, then I can probably just run streams from the living room. I just have to go to my friend's place to get my laptop back. So, I apologize, everybody, for the shorter than usual stream. But still trying to figure some things out while the schedule's a mess this week. But, Exit, thank you for the stream. Good luck finishing your script. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll probably be writing off stream, but we'll be back tomorrow. And keeping the yeah, well, the room gets locked up after I go. So if I was in here and the cats weren't allowed in here, there would be hell to pay. So I have to let them in here while I'm in here. But yeah, we'll see you all tomorrow. I'll probably try to start a little bit earlier tomorrow. And yeah, we will see you all next time. Actually, let me go see who we can raid. And we'll just dip in and raid for everybody who wants to keep on writing. Moon Runes, no worries, of course. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. So you always work hard, so there you go. Thank you, Opera. Sorry, give me the 4 thumbs up anyway. Thank you so much. All right, everybody. I think we're just gonna go dip in and say hello to coffee. So everybody have a the 4th in on it. Perfect. And yeah, happy writing, everybody, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Adios. Love you all. Take